Lady with the Sword is directed by Pao-shu. In her film debut, she was an actress who directed this movie. This one is about a woman and her son who are traveling up a slope to find her father. However, they're viciously attacked by a couple of bandits, and they viciously beat up her son, and then they abuse her, and then they the villain rapes and kills her, and they run away. They can't find the boy. They decide to go hide out in the town. The boy quickly finds his aunt, Fei Fei Feng. She is a powerful, strong martial arts artist, and she basically has to avenge her sister. So she immediately sets out with her nephew to find the killers. They use Chin Mansion arrows to kill a rabbit before they attacked her sister, and she travels as a man and attacks them at a brothel, basically, after hanging around the town. This movie is quite interesting because it's more than just your basic revenge movie. Fei Fei is a really strong female action heroine, definitely paving the way for females in action cinema. She's very capable, strong, no man can defeat her. And the first half of this movie is kind of your generic revenge movie, right? She carves up villains, she's chasing them, but then the movie twists the plot a little bit and adds a little bit to the narrative. It's not so simple for her to just barge in and kill everyone in the room. We find out that the person who did the heinous deed is connected to her family, and she can't just go in there and do whatever she wants because it will affect her father and his sworn brother and his family. So this movie definitely has some nuance, and I really like that. Lily Ho plays this role really strong. She's capable. The movie is a wuxia, so it has some leaping and jumping to sort of deal with the lack of well, not lack of athleticism, but to deal with the more fantastical elements of being ambushed repeatedly. But there's also swordplay. And there's also something to be said about our central heroine. She basically has feelings too. There's a scene where she's, there's multiple parts of the film where she's like not really full of conviction, and she's got to like go up against her feelings, and she's got, troubles of her own. It's not just, she's not like a stoic machine. She basically has to deal with the consequences of her actions, even though she has to have the choices that she makes, and she has to go through with them, even though it will affect herself. And she also has some trouble near the end of the film. She ends up facing some vicious villains, and the movie has plenty of action, and probably one of the most gnarly death scenes in any Shaw Brothers movie. The villain gets their comeuppance really badly in the end of the movie. But overall, this is a really balanced movie. The only thing I didn't like was probably her nephew. He's annoying. He's a kid with martial arts, but he's not very strong, so he often has goofy fight scenes with some of the henchmen, and he's not a very effective part of the movie. He might as well wear the word hostage on his shirt because he doesn't do anything else. He often gets in trouble, distracts his aunt, and gets in the way. So he's probably the biggest drag of the movie. But overall, this is a solid entry. It was only made about 5 years after Come Drink With Me, so definitely one of the more girl power Shaw Brothers films, but I enjoyed it. It definitely was a little bit more brutal than it needed to be, but the female director wanted it that way. So enjoyable. I give Lady with the Sword a 6.5 out of 10.